Double standards dominate in the modern-day world, and certain European political circles demonstrate a biased attitude towards Azerbaijan and other countries. The remark was made by Azerbaijani MP Sevinj Fataliyeva in an interview with CBC. In her opinion, the international organization's selective approach towards Azerbaijan is the result of deliberate measures taken by the Armenian political circles. According to her, silence and indifference of the international organizations on the death of Mher Yeghiazaryan because of hunger strike is a vivid example of their double standards policy. In case of Azerbaijan, I think double standards emanate from Armenian lobby's activities. Its activities encompass not only Europe, but also the entire world. Naturally, they exert political leverage on the European politicians, with whom they take joint actions. I would like to underline another fact. The international community remains indifferent to the death of an Armenian journalist in prison. We observe no loud statements, while in case of Azerbaijan, even some small events cause stir in the world community, of which sometimes become very ridiculous. Deputy head of Armenian Eagles United Armenia political party, Mher Yeghiazaryan died in the Nubarashen prison in Yerevan after a 52-day hunger strike. Yeghiazaryan had repeatedly raised the issue of a full and objective investigation of the criminal case against him. He also complained about the ban on visits, including with his close relatives. Despite all this, no document was adopted in the international structures in connection with such a gross violation of human rights in Armenia. The European Union has only stated that it expects Armenia to ensure proper investigation of Mher Yeghiazaryan's death.
Generally speaking, you know that the European Union is committed to the prohibition of all forms of torture and ill treatment, and to preserve the human dignity in any circumstances. And in this context, we expect the government of Armenia to ensure proper investigation of this case and take measures as they would be appropriate following this investigation. So, in a nutshell, yes, we are aware of the case, and we expect the Armenian authorities to act.
According to experts, the international community should give due legal and political assessment to the death of a journalist in prison and put serious pressure on Armenia in connection with this event. European and international structures have openly supported the activities of the former Armenian leadership. Today, they turn blind eye to events happening in this country.
Когда президент Армении Серж Саркисян выступал в Совете Европы,
When Serge Sargsyan spoke at the Council of Europe, our European colleagues welcomed those false statements that he made from such high rostrum. By involving the opposition party members, the Armenian delegation each time tried to create an image of a complete democracy. Of course, we are well aware of the true situation in Armenia. I believe that our European colleagues also perfectly know the situation. But unfortunately, their silence about many facts and non-disclosure of the real situation in Armenia led the people's resistance against authorities. The Azerbaijani side has repeatedly called on the European community to be more realistic in its statements about the situation with human rights and democracy in Armenia. According to Sevinj Fataliyeva, Azerbaijan is a significant player in the international community, and all the attempts by the external forces aimed at manipulating our country will fail. Azerbaijan will continue to clearly defend its position.